Hello, my warriors for wellness. Intuitive healer Trisha Gumberg here. The power of the number 8. I've done a full video on this and a blog post that includes the video. And I can't even contain myself for how, after following my own advice, how much I have manifested. And that is the power and the energy of the 8. It is the infinity sign standing up. Okay, I had started my gratitude list that I suggested to you on the 31st. And already it's like a boomerang. And I hesitated to use that word even though it did come up for me. And I'm like, wait a minute, it doesn't come that fast. You know, you throw a boomerang and it comes right back. And so that's what's been happening for me in 2 areas of my life. And that's why I'm doing another video. And I think I almost said nutty, which is, I understand and I know the power of the written word. I did an entire workshop. It started out to be a writer's workshop, and it turns out, you know, it taps into your intuition, and it's grounding and healing, and I have it for free still up at my website to explain the power of writing down your intentions. So powerful. Okay, so in 2 areas of my life, it has manifested. So I'm going to share one of them was with you. Oh, but the other one was related to working through the artist way. I might share that with you, but for now, I'm just letting you know that's why I feel like I'm like on a high and trying to ground myself and be succinct with what I'm going to say. So I have seen in my life and in other people's lives how certain things manifest really well and rather easily for them. For myself, I'm always finding tables, like really good, like desks and anything table-wise, good ones for free. It's one thing I can manifest. I have a friend with a 5 in her numerology that manifested free places to live. Like, what? I want that power. Okay, I realized when I was whining about that I have the power to get either free or at very low cost to me fitness things. And this is one of the things. And now this thing that I manifested, this fitness program, first of all, I was willing to pay almost twice as much as what it cost. I got a whole bunch of free stuff with it. And then I had someone offer an offering to like pay for that expense. What? What? It's amazing. Now, I knew, I thought it was a fluke actually, even though I've been doing this manifesting and studying this for a long time. I manifested free yoga with an exchange when I lived in Hawaii. So I was their email angel and I got yoga for free. And so this energy continues. I had placed on my list 2 things that were related to exercise. One was that free yoga. I realized like, oh yeah, I can manifest. These are the things that I can manifest. I put it out and it comes back. But it's been happening so quickly. And for myself now, to keep that universal 8 energy flowing, because, and this is the reason, we have Mars in Capricorn until February 15th. This repeats that manifesting energy of the universal year of the 8. And I giggled when I follow Astrolotta. She was explaining the energy, and then there's another astrologer, I can't think of the name right now, who suggested you start a fitness program right now. And I giggled because I had already gone and did the first couple steps to that. I'm like, And then it had so much positive energy surrounding it, I can't even list all the things, that I thought I'd share with you, because this is about using Say Yes to Who You Are to create fitness. And so this is about setting intentions and writing things down. And again, like I know, I have evidence of how powerful that is. Go watch that video on my website, that workshop. I know how powerful it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna, as quickly as I can, explain to you how my numerology book works. First of all, it gives you instructions on how to figure out your life path number. It has, I'm giving away an e-book, so stay tuned on my Instagram channel for that opportunity. I do know my own book. Here it is, I've got the page marked. Sorry. Okay, you do the math. You have the sheet there. If you get your own book, you can write right on your pages. And I had this binding added, and hindsight's 20/20. I should have bound them that way to begin with. But at any rate, you can keep a notebook. It might be nice that you keep a notebook. As I said, I worked my way through the Artist Way in 2016. It's actually when I got this published, right? Wink, wink. It helped me. I think it helped me. After you figure out what your life path number is, you look up the guidance for your life path number. And there's blank pages in there. Again, making notes, writing your intentions, extremely powerful. Then, tips for everyone, how to organize yourself. This is using your intuition, so it's practicing that. So whether you're aware of what your intuitive hits are, you're making your own oracle cards, which is very powerful, to create. With frequency, you have a set of cards that you write frequency on the front of, and then of course on the back at your level of frequency. If you're not exercising at all, right, you could start with once a month, twice a month. And so you have several cards that say frequency on it, and you shuffle it and you pull a card. It's like you're giving yourself your own guidance. You make your cards for frequency. You make your cards for the activity, the physical activity that you're going to do. And again, the numerology page that you read about yourself will give you some guidance to that. So frequency, and then of course duration. You make your own cards for the duration. And because this is about energy and intent, I made a deck of cards and I laminated them so that I could write on the back of them and erase it, so that I could keep upping, keep increasing or changing my routine every once in a while. So you could laminate them and use a wipe-off marker if you want. There's even, you can just make a copy of the page and you have your card right there. It says duration. You could design your cards how you want. And there's guidance here on your personal year as far as your fitness goes. For example, if you're in a personal year 1, and of course I show you how to do the math there. Allow new things, add new things to your fitness routine. So it gets you out of your comfort zone. It gets you tuned in to the energy of that number, the energy that you're carrying, that you bring each year of your birthday. Also teaches you a little bit about numerology and the energy of the numbers. And then there's a little bit, if you're into angels, guidance about angels, there's a chapter in there about that. And then a little note about preventing injuries. Oh, Kelly Rossiano, Your wealth is in your health. She's an astrologer I used to follow years ago. Wealth is in your health. Please, whether it's my program or someone else's, or if you're already doing fitness, it's a time to add a little bit more energy to it. You will be supported with Mars in Capricorn until February 15th. You're going to be supported by the universal energy of the number 8. And if you want to be supported by me, of course, send me a DM. I'd love to help. Until next time, know that I love you.